Good afternoon, Speed Gaming 3. That's right, we're coming your way with more Super Metroid Randomizer multi-category tournament action, the 2022 edition. Today's matchup with playoff contention hanging in the balance is between Semo and sloaters27. My name is the Hockey Towner, and it gives me great pleasure to be commentating this race today for you all here on SG3. But don't you think for a second that I'm doing this alone. No. We have one of the finest runners and commentators you could ever ask for. We've got Nomi, aka Sephi. What's going on, Sephi?
Hey, what's up, Hockey? Top of the morning. It's morning for me, actually, just because I'm always behind. Like even my brain's playing catch up. But yeah, thank you for that, Hockey. Are you excited? Are you like hype about this race?
I am so hype. I'm fully caffeinated. I'm a little tired, but very wired, Sephi. I've been waiting for this all week. Both these runners are standing at 5-1 right now, and Sephi, this mode, this category, these settings for this week, it's too much for my tiny brain.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, well,
what?
Well, I guess the devs and the tournament organizers decided to throw their tiny brains a free seed, an instant Varia.
I've never seen anything like that. So a start in Lower Norfair, and with this item loadout, this is going to be a slower Norfair stuff.
I think they're trying to get to. Oh, the face is gone.
The face?
Yeah, the face that would normally be blocking this item is gone. Okay, well that's good to know. Because normally you need a super or a power bomb.
The Fune, that's right. The Fune is not there. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting that it would know to do that.
The Fune is gonna be here for sure because watch them both go to the Ridley boss section right now. No,
Pea shooter one tank Ridley fight with no ammo.
No, they're gonna do the reverse amphitheater dive and then just. This is actually.
So I have on good authority that it is Foon and not Fune. So it rhymes with Dune. Foon, Dune. I got it. I'm picking up what Chad's putting down.
Well, if these runners don't find an E-Tank, these runners are doomed because, oh my gosh, how are they going to escape the Three Musketeers?
I mean, they might be here for a while, Sephi. Unless you got an E-Tank right here at this normal missile pack here. I have no idea. This is so interesting.
I hope that there isn't anything. I hope it's just another power bomb pack. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that would be amazing.
And it's the worst item in the game. Yes, what the biggest middle finger to like? That's the. Oh my gosh! I would honestly quit this. Oh my! What? We're literally sitting here watching them swap flies.
Just reset and re-roll at this point.
I would that would be faster, Hockey. Like,
oh my gosh. This is like 150 shot per key hunter.
This is watching Metapod versus Metapod. This is watching Magikarp versus Magikarp. This is watching paint dry. This is watching grass grow. This is watching me speed run.
Oh my god.
What are we doing here? What are we doing, Hockey? What are we watching?
Sephi, this is our life now. Speed Gaming 3 chat. This is your life. This is our future. Dealing with these key hunters in the best way possible, which is with just Spazer. No,
I like how
power bombs.
I was gonna mention. I like how Sloaters is jumping. I don't think that's helping the situation. He's clearly in desperate need of help. Okay.
Like, what do you do here?
I think
you just got a haul.
Yeah, just tank it already. Oh my gosh, I think.
Tank it with 45 and Varia. Oh my.
That's it for Semo. Semo's is the first one out, but where did they get pooped out, Hockey?
Oh, it's to the chronic boost. That'll give access directly to Bubble. So that's a couple of checks. But there's only one major item up here in Upper Norfair, but still 2 more in Lower Norfair. One of those could be behind Ridley, wherever Ridley is, because as we saw, this was random start, and it is full area in addition to boss shuffle, and of course full countdown.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so sorry, we got caught up in that clown race. I mean, they're still clowning around, but yeah, like Hockey, you mentioned, the settings. We saw that they started off randomly. Samus didn't know where to park her ship, so he's like, okay, whatever.
She took the smart car today and parked at the jail PBs or whatever.
Yeah, she didn't decide to park in the handicap zone like she normally does over at the landing site. And yeah, full area. So Hockey, our items are going to be 100%, 110% randomized.
That's right. It's that extra 10% just because these runners are so esteemed and so capable. It's just extra random, which it certainly seems like it here. And oh, Sloaters, oh, tough luck. Having to go in through the bottom, does not have enough missiles to open that pink door. And Semo, they just found the first, I guess, logical super missile pack. Maybe.
Hockey, we just say stuff. They just have us talk. They don't even pay us. I don't even know why we're talking this much.
Oh, are you kidding me? They said the check's in the mail.
What? Okay, well, that's news to me.
Oh my gosh. And I definitely just thought that Sloater's power bombs were missiles because I'm cracked right now. I don't know if I can continue, Steffi. My mind is blown. My blind is mown. I have no idea what's going on, but I love it.
I can't continue, but I'm going to do so anyway, and so will you, Aki, because it's like 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes in, and they have the worst beam of the game already in hand.
I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Semo looks like they found a Meridia transition, or I should say Red Brinstar. But a little bit of... Oh, and Crocomire. That's interesting. Definitely can't really effectively fight Croc right now.
I mean, on top of that, it's a 0-0 Croc, so there's nothing that they're going to want there.
Oh, man. Croc turning out to be a total Croc. A travesty and a sham and a mockery of this seed.
Yeah,
no
crockery
majors.
For sure.
Looks like Sloaters is going to continue exploring. Oh, no, now decides to double back into this Red Bryn. So following a similar path as Semo, just a couple of rooms behind, a couple of portal checks behind.
I'm going to try to get this check from Semo, but I don't think this is... That was like... Oh, it's a super pack. Okay.
A super pack, so more super missiles. You know what I say, more ammo, more better. But Sloater's already destroying the tube here. And getting... Oh, I love that jump.
Yeah, that's out of logic. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that jump is just not. You're not supposed to do that. So runners here are already breaking boundaries.
Yeah.
But it's okay because it kind of just poops them out on the other side of Norfair. So while that entrance might be out of logic, it doesn't really change anything.
It really doesn't. Just power bombs at the West Ocean here for both Sloaters and Semo. But Semo back into Business Center. It's hunting down another major, checking high jump right now. But there's so many locations in Upper Norfair to check.
Okay. So we're seeing... well, maybe it's just me, but I'm seeing a bunch of supers early on. Do you think they might not go for that... Do you think they might not look for charge beam?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they will both commit to ammo. It's a distinct possibility, unless charge is just in a completely free location.
Oh wow, this is like a barren start to the seed so far because Red Brinstar is 0, Croc is 0, Upper Norfolk was like 2.
Interesting. So
Oh,
nothing of note.
Sloaters.
Sloaters found the warehouse.
Yeah. See what where the items locked behind. Well, it's not free, so there's gonna have to be a crate kill sometime real soon. Semo's just gonna be cleaning up a lot of shop. Great mock ball.
Yeah, I love that. Love that movement. You know, roll that beautiful movement footage, Steffi. I gotta have it. And how about an E-Tank in Crumble Shaft? First E-Tank of the game. Not the healthiest seed we've ever seen by any stretch of our imaginations.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like, oh, Semo only ended up picking up the reserve tank and an E-Tank, so it's yeah. Again, nothing much that they can do. And thankfully, they don't need to go through heck runs. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's a reset.
Whew.
So we have the shrimp at Kraid. We got Dragon in Brinstar. So that means Dragon cannot be Dragon.
No. No, not at all.
Among other things.
Dragon can only be dead and
Steph,
something
you're
else.
absolutely right. All these super missiles.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be one of those don't look for charged seeds. It really depends on when you want to try to like commit to charge, and with these, I find just kind of like read the seed. Honestly,
Yeah,
it rhymes for a reason.
that's right. Our runners, they were reading the tea leaves. Now they're reading the seed. Take what the seed is giving to you, but it's really not giving them much.
No. I guess right now, while it's boring gameplay. No, I'm just joking. It's not boring gameplay. They're just, they're just kind of like traversing, trying to find whatever next major item they could possibly find. It's really important to note, more supers, that both runners are 5-1.
More supers,
sorry.
more supers. No, you're good.
And knee tank. So yeah, so both runners are 5-1, and they're honestly just playing for better playoff contention or whatever. I don't know how these things work. That's why I have hockey. The sport and the commentator.
We are doomed. No, I think that 6-1 will secure a clinch for the playoffs, the top 16 bracket, but a 5-2 will get the runner into the play-in game. But then they have to place high enough in the play-in game to make it to the top 16. Or perhaps they're doing 2 brackets. I'm not 100% sure, but it could be. I know that 5-2 you're still in contention, but 6-1 you're really sitting pretty.
Okay. I see. Yeah, so look at that. Sloaters playing definitely, in the attempt to try to tell Semo to go kick rocks.
Oh man, Semo trying to tell Sloaters to go pound sand. I mean,
yeah.
We got 6-1, half a dozen of the others, Steffi. This is a pretty hot matchup with a lot riding on it.
It is a nice matchup because it's stoned versus rock. So I just say stone because you mentioned the tea leaves, and I was like, I bet Sloaters has very creative usage for tea leaves.
That's right. Gotta stick to the astrology. I'm not very superstitious. But, ooh, man. The plasma beam? Get that Spazer out of here for Semo.
Criteria is looking pretty good right now for Sloaters, so maybe there's speed booster, maybe there's ice, maybe there's charge, maybe there's grab.
Or just more supers.
More supers.
To answer Chat's question, I'm like medium stitious. I'm more than a little stitious. But that's it for the upper
Writings
north
on
for
the
items.
wall. 7 years of bad luck. Oh my gosh! No, didn't mean. That's
Oh,
27 years of bad luck.
That is 27 years of bad luck. Sloaters is going to be taking that bad luck to the retirement home with him.
Yeah,
Once he
playing
decides
arcade.
to finally play Super Metroid Arcade exactly.
Without missing a beat, we just know. Just know he's gonna be there requesting a change of gappers every like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious. So nothing really doing for Sloaters here at Billy Mays. That means that we could have Climb Supers, we could have Old Mother Brain, could have BT, 230 missiles. I mean, the possibilities, Sephi, are endless. Do not ask me where that voice came from. It's just something that happened.
That was what was it? Mola Hawk? That was Mola Hawk. You were channeling your inner Mola Hawk. Rise from your grave. Wait, that's not the right. That's completely different. I have a tendency of doing that with everything that you do, like with several hockey players.
Rise from your grave.
2022 Mola Hawk.
Oh my gosh. Neither one of these runners has taken a death, so they haven't had to rise from their graves. But you know, I hope neither of them take a death. The seed is becoming healthier, especially for Sloaters.
It is. Oh, there's
Ooh.
okay.
That's a nice pickup this early.
Oh, it really is. Semo finding this side as well. This is what Sloaters ended up skipping ahead to instead of like hanging back and maybe Sloaters will find Plasma should he ever, you know, go back to Upper Norfolk. We'll see. But Criteria is looking like really good at the moment.
I think so too. I think Criteria is the play here. But it really depends on what those other two majors are. If they're not a suit or a movement item, these runners are going to be hard pressed. I completely forgot about all the landing site checks plus Gauntlet. You know, I mean,
yeah,
whew, could be anywhere.
And Criteria is one of the worst. It's like it's simply because all the items, there's so many items, and they're so scattered out. You know. Meanwhile,
it could be anywhere. It
Sloaters,
really could be.
It's kind of just catching his breath there. It's like, oh my gosh, that climb!
Yeah. Gotta catch your breath sometimes.
Yeah, you do. Those elevations, it ain't easy to breathe. Semo, Semo gonna pay a visit over here to Billy Mays.
Billy Mays, rest in peace. Hawking that white powder and put it in your laundry machine. It's life-changing. But you know what else is life-changing for Semo is this E-tank and a missile thrown in for free. So, you know, more health, more better. That's the minimum tanks. 3 tanks. Well, they had a reserve as well, so not the minimum.
I feel like, I mean, yeah. So Semo is actually committing to the missiles here, Hockey, or like all like minor item. So
all ammo, Sephi, all ammo, all the time. But I don't know. I think Chad's saying that BT was ammo. I don't know if Sloaters made it down that way, but Sloaters is going to Gauntlet, and it's gotta have something. I mean, there's 3 items back there.
Yeah. Hopefully, the remaining 2 are out of these 3 because it's gonna be kind of messy trying to backtrack for whatever is up at Criteria Power Bombs or at Criteria Supers.
Good point. Yeah, having those items that are speed lock where they could be something really crucial is just so punishing. Ooh, that's not what you want to see at Gauntlet.
Yikes. That is a yikes.
Chad asking if we've seen moat yet. No moat yet, but I think Sloaters will maybe head that direction, or perhaps check out the Green Bryn elevator after this.
Yeah, right now, Sloaters is in a position to check just to get some info here on these warps. Wow.
Wow. Hard skip. Hard pass from Sloaters.
Terminator, nothing.
More supers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Please, Hockey. I don't know if you want this, because I don't want this siege to ever end. They literally started. They started this siege shooting the mosquitoes over in Lower Norfair. Like, at a context, like they should have like a Super Metroid randomizer at a context moment, and you just see these like bozos just aiming up, shooting with Spazer.
Yeah, just hundreds and hundreds of shots into this key hunter stuff, and you just hear like that. You hear that music that would accompany like Alfred Hitchcock walking on screen, like. Oh man, I'm gonna get us in trouble. I don't know if that counts as singing, but in the words of Captain Marco Ramius from the hit movie The Hunt for Red October, let them sing. Let them sing, Sevi.
I've said it before.
Yeah, Sloaters actually found Gravitron and going for bootless. Sloaters, get out of there!
What is Sloaters? He saved, right? He must have saved.
At the ship.
At the Shing?
Pre-Gauntlet, but Gauntlet was the bust anyway. Semo, they're checking Gauntlet too, and it's also going to be a bust.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it done happened. So let's look at that. It's not that bad again.
No.
It's just maybe decided to give it a shot. I wouldn't really know why it would make Lower Norfair a lot more difficult. I didn't. Oh, it's gonna want that screw attack.
Ooh.
Hockey, join me in.
We're putting our thinking caps on.
Yeah. Oh, see, this is more.
Go.
Oh my gosh. Sloaters actually got saved. He was really about to commit to a Lower Norfair without screw attack, having to high jump list, worst room in the game, and it was probably like -2 items Lower Norfair.
You get to Lower Norfair and you immediately lose 2 of your best items. Like
Yeah.
You have to pick up Varia's suit and Morph Ball. Oh my!
It's telling when Spazer is one of your best items.
Yeah, that's definitely the writing is on the wall, along with the rest of our runners' patience, maybe. But I mean, 4 major items in Green Bryn, and they're probably all on the left side, like in the what do you call the like off the shaft, off the Green Bryn shaft,
the Gremlins room.
Yeah, exactly.
The bad batch of Gremlins, at least.
The bad batch, yeah. The newest batch is the worst, for sure.
They might be holding him, Hockey. They actually might be in possession of everything else.
I think they've got the goods, Sephi. I really do. I mean, we got Spore Spawn, we've got Wave Gate, Charge was an E-Tank. What else? And then there's Bottom of Bryn. There's the Edicoons, the Gremlins.
I read an article. Sorry to go off on a tangent, but I have to. It's Hockey, and you're just gonna have to bear with it, chat. Sorry, not sorry. I read an article that the creator of Gremlins was bad because Baby Yoda looks exactly like one of those Gremlins. So I'm just thinking about like the
Oh my
Super
God.
Metroid, artist creator that made the Edacoons. I wonder how pissed they are.
Yeah. This is a storied franchise. Oh my. But it's like, kid asked for Baby Yoda. Mom says we have Baby Yoda at home, and it's just gremlins. It's just vastly inferior. What is with this seed, Sephi? Green Print has everything, and yet it has nothing.
You would think that Sloaters would like pick up, again, read the tea leaves and go straight to the green and just be like, "Yo, Sloaters, this is not giving you what you want." You see? He's gonna watch.
It's not. I mean, what is he gonna check Mission Impossible here?
Watch. He's gonna check it, and it's gonna be. Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
The tactical
Semo came out the other side. We saw it in the ice.
Semo's gonna get everything. Just instantly. Oh my.
I mean, I just say this. We're just saying this because it's funny. Obviously, it makes sense to be thorough.
It does. But more supers.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be at the bottom of Brinstar.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh. Nice pickup.
So the gremlins could be in possession of something.
They really could. They really could have something big, because right now, Brinstar Reserve here has diddly squat, although, was that an ice beam on the entrance?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was!
Yes. Yeah.
But that only counts for 2 of the majors.
So, another one's either gonna be... Okay, so, yeah. They had it there. That would be such a... Oh my gosh. So Sloaters skipped Mission Impossible. What if the item that he decided to skip ended up being there?
I'm not sure.
It's all going to be dependent.
Sure. This is tough.
It's going to be dependent on if Sloaters commits to going to the top elevator. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm clueless right now, Sephi. I'm normally just completely clueless on these seeds, but this is like, this is just something extra. Just leaving my mind in just mush. But we will soldier on, Sephi.
I mean, we have no choice. Like, we signed up for this, so we're committed to the next 3 hours to commentate this race.
We are. We're not gonna shirk our responsibilities one bit, Sephi. We're in this till the very end, the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat. But gosh, this is so interesting. I've really never seen a seed like this before.
Yeah, neither have I. Shoutouts to 1995 film Clueless, by the way. With Alicia Silverstone, Stacey Dash, Brittany Murphy, and Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd was like, what, like 17 in that movie?
He was like 12, and he's still like barely 20 years old.
Oh my god. Well, we are going to see what's at Mission Impossible from Semo. This could give Semo the advantage. Oh, it's X-ray.
Oh,
okay, well that's actually useful for boss fights. Microwave potential, Sephi. We don't cook over fire anymore. That's uncivilized. We're microwaving now.
Yeah.
But
although I feel like we took cooking over fire like for granted. Because imagine just starting a fire in your own home, and that's how you're supposed to cook. Just like sticks and stones, and just get the sparks going.
Yeah. Back in the Stone Age, they probably took it for granted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because Sloaters is stoned and Semo rocks. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. The sentiment is sedimentary right there. That's actually wild, though.
That's it. That's
Just watch us marvel at all of this. Just
marble at it.
yeah. Ooh, because these runners were clenching diamonds when they started this
They
seed.
they really were. They really were. Oh my gosh. I think that ice beam, though, is going to be really critical. You know, they're going to go to Torian and counter those Metroids and be like, allow me to break the ice.
Oh my gosh.
Don't call it a comeback, Steffi. This is the reunion tour here.
This is it's
Semo taking a ship save, but Sloaters committing to bootless here. No!
oh.
Can you crystal flash in the lava? Is that even something that people do?
Yes, it very much is. It's one of your last resorts. You got this, Sloaters.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Holy mackerel! Oh my goodness! That
okay,
was
well,
really something, and all that for what? The vanilla elevator?
yeah, for more waiting. I really hope these items don't end up on the other side. Wait, yeah.
I hope not either.
I mean, this is already way out of logic. Semo's gonna have to commit to one of these.
Completely out of logic. You know, it reminds me of Jurassic Park. Sloaters, all lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers? And now, is he going for this wall jump? No! No!
He is.
With no save!
Oh,
oh my gosh, that's gonna be costly. Oh, sloaters27 forgot to save the game. Whew. What do you do
that
now?
actually
Just get
hurts.
right back in the saddle and go for it?
You both stare at each other and just they both at the same time were looking at us like, I don't know what we're doing, Hagi. Like,
yeah, simultaneously at the same moment, it's like, and they knew at that moment they screwed up. But did they really screw up? Because what is the seed giving them? Where are the breadcrumbs, Sephi?
I think we have soggy breadcrumbs, Aki. Like, you have to go down.
They've been washed away.
Well, the ducks probably ate them.
Have been washed away by the acid rain of Zebus. Yeah, chat pointing out, Steffi, that the progression is likely at Criteria PBs. But neither runner going there.
Yeah, that's too... I don't know. It does seem way too slow. Sloaters is definitely on the other end for all of this. Except Sloaters ended up taking like the biggest loss. Sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead, Hockey.
That death was costly. Oh, I'm sorry, Steffi.
No. I'm the jerk here, Hockey. I spoke over you. Give me my flogging. It's okay.
Not at all. I don't actually have anything intelligent to say, which is pretty normal. But if you do, I'm sure chat would love to hear it.
I don't. I can tell you this one-on-one right now. You literally heard me give a shout out to Clueless from 1995, and I read the cast.
And I loved every second of it. I had forgotten that Paul Rudd was even in that movie. It was fantastic.
I think even Paul Rudd forgot that he was in that movie.
But you know, every time he goes on Conan's show, he plays that Mac and Me clip.
Oh,
that's kind of how Sloaters feels right now. It's got to be.
Yeah.
But you got to go back to the beginning here.
Oh.
But Does this
Where's
work
your
without
space?
space? Oh, it does.
It
work.
does. Yeah.
Well, thank
This
goodness.
is Ooh. This is kind of interesting. I do like this play a lot because taking that death, he did have to resort to a plan B.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, the booster. Oh, that is 100% orphan for sloaters.
That's probably like one of the scariest jumps ever. Because
Yeah.
you don't have the safeties of Hundo.
Safeties? Who needs these stinking safeties?
Seriously.
This isn't a bad fight, though, with Ice Plasma.
No.
But Sloaters is just going full throttle to the boss location.
Super Missile? Yep.
And boots?
Jump. What?
Speed and boots next. This is really paying off for Semo.
Wait a minute. Okay, so the logic is definitely a criteria power bombs. But what the hell is that? What is it?
It's got to. I think it's got to be maybe gravity.
It has to be gravity.
Maybe space.
But even space jump to do bootless lava dive, it's gravity.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. Yeah, I think this is
You have bombs.
Is a good, really good position for Semo here.
You have speed booster too. I forgot.
Yeah, it's Sparkify. Spark it up. You know, just go vertical, go ballistic.
It's so unfortunate because Sloaters was gonna commit and not even check those items. Wait, right? Yeah, because he died in the worst room in the game.
True. Yeah. We might have seen the screw attack item check, but that wouldn't have paid off for Sloaters.
Exactly. So, if anything, this is that death. That's twice now. That something like that kind of saves Sloaters because, he got his favorite item.
Yeah. It's at least that rules out the janitor's closet item. Because Kraid's warehouse is a very, very long trek away from this, Ridley boss location.
So the reason that, it's still very dangerous. Well, no, Crystal Flash. Okay, sorry, Hockey. I'm just like all over the place, and I will probably never even finish what I'm actually trying to say. But this might be good because this could force Sloaters to just kind of commit to go to reverse amphitheater.
Yeah, maybe.
And he'll find high jump and speed.
It's a huge gamble. I mean, on this health, that's a really tough ask. Really tough ask. But it does have the potential to... What am I trying to say? It does have the potential to Crystal Flash, as you said. Oh, do you need gravity for reverse amp?
No, you don't.
No, you don't? Okay.
No.
You just need a lot of health and hope and prayer, I guess, but...
You need health, yeah. So you need a lot of health, you need a hope and a prayer, and you need a pair of spring balls to go for. Which he got.
Yeah,
at least
he definitely got those. Even before he picked them up, he had those. I mean, let's be real. Oh my gosh, but I have to give credit where credit is due. I think Semo, that was spicy. No, Sloaters is no. He's not going left, Stephanie.
Darn.
The freight train's coming, and that freight train is named Semo. They are just going to run roughshod through the rest of the seed with this loadout. Every boss killable, great ammo. Yeah, this is going to be tough if Sloaters is going to want to win. But credit
Yeah,
to
it's
Semo. I mean, that GT play could have turned the tide completely in their favor.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe yeah, it's really tough to say. The death's very unfortunate. We're gonna see some ice, low percent ice. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Sloaters.
wow. Sloaters, get out of there!
Sloaters. Oh gosh. I can already imagine Sloaters even like replying to Hockey and be like, "What do you think I'm doing, Hockey?"
Never tell me the odds, Hockey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like saying get out of there, Sloaters. It's like saying watch this part to somebody you're watching a movie with. Like, what do you think I've been doing for the last hour? Staring at the floor. My goodness.
Oh, that's a cool kill. I've never seen that, actually.
Yeah, that was from Semo. That was really something. I loved it. We got to call out the Semo spark. It's going to be catching on for the playoffs.
Seriously, Semo just blazing right now.
Blazing.
Semo's thinking also to themselves, where, why, and when, and how. And really, it's like, it's only gonna be at gravity, or which is, yeah, gravity's gonna be at criteria power bombs.
It has to be. And he's got the perfect item loadout to get it with no muss, no fuss. Sloaters is gonna have to... I was gonna say he's gonna have to infinite bomb jump, but he doesn't have bombs anymore.
Yeah, no. He's gotta go find those down. Where were they again? Sorry, they were probably somewhere.
I'm trying to remember. Honestly, I think it was maybe Hotarubi missiles. No, Edakun's PBs. Okay, thank you, Jestro. Thanks for staying on top of it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it's like I could have sworn it was between the gremlin talk and like the sing.
I wasn't even close.
Sorry, I can only Go ahead.
No charge for Sloaters. He had charge, and I think he lost it, or he just never picked it up to begin with. No ice. Lost all the Brinstar items.
Everything, yeah.
But he will make his way back there. But I mean, Semo, this is theirs to lose. I think. Just that death was just too costly. Ooh, a space jump. That's nice.
It's so beautiful, Hockey.
It really is. Great item. And these runners do have just a boss apiece defeated, and Sloaters is about to have two. But like I said, there's really nothing standing in Semo's way here. Semo's about to find Dragon, and they're well equipped to deal with Dragon here with that grapple beam.
Yeah, they're just gonna end up. Oh well, you know what? That if this actually makes that fight so much easier. For I mean, the whole route, even East Meridian, is gonna be a lot easier. They don't have to find gravity.
Oh.
And Sloaters with the reset.
Yeah, I just realized he did not have enough ammo for Ridley there. And this is going to take him back to the ship again. Oh, yeah. This is costly. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, boy, that's probably GG there. That is a lot to make... It was a lot to make up before Sephi, and I think this is going to be insurmountable.
Seriously. Oh, it really hurts. At this point, he kind of just has to commit to the original route that he had before.
Yeah, I think so.
He was making all the right decisions, though. Like, playing behind that way, I feel like going back to where he did, and even going over to wreck ship was honestly best calls.
Yeah, I agree. It's he was definitely making the right decisions, but now going back to Green Bryn to get probably to get charge beam, maybe normal bombs, a lot more ammo. You know, that's the other thing, that he lost out on all that ammo from all those Brinstar checks.
Yeah. At least Lotus might just go to charge from here, remembering that it's... Was it at the bottom?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Darn.
But Semo had just a brilliant Dragon escape with the grapple jump. The one bounce! I love it. I love to see it. Heading up Red Tower now. Only 2 bosses to go, and Semo's got to be thinking Meridia, or I should say Wreck Ship right now.
Yeah. Semo just playing effortlessly and just cruising right now. Can finish the game with the items that Semo has currently.
Yeah, this is go mode.
I think Semo does RBO, so it makes sense that Semo's just not gonna even bother looking for gravity, which has been deduced to be over at criteria. Oh, Sloaters is actually going back for charge.
Yeah. I think that's the right idea. I don't know if you. Well, I mean, you have to get out through the Etikun, so you might as well grab bombs too. You know, there's still, even with 20 PBs, you know, it's unlikely that you'd have soft lock potential there, but it can't hurt at this point.
Yeah, like it's tough because I mean, at this point, Solar's already skipped bombs. Bombs was his logical progression in order to find gravity. Essentially, Hockey's gonna end up making the same play to just kind of either backtrack to the back entrance of Lower Norfair or commit to a lava dive.
Yeah, it's a tough draw anyway. You slice it for sure. We are gonna see what's that Criteria Supers here though from Semo. This also, can it be gravity? I don't think it can be. I think it's got to. Gravity has to be at PBs.
Maybe it is here. Oh,
what do I know? What do I know?
What do I know too? And it makes sense because they did have access to Lower Norfair from the beginning, so you know.
That's a good point. But how do you get there? How do you get to that? Get to that elevator? Oh, because it was the. I'm trying to remember. How do you get to that side of Lower Norfair from the beginning? Is what I wanted to know.
Yeah, that was like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, chat's saying reverse amphitheater, but those tanks were so slow to acquire too. That's a lot of backtracking to get that gravity suit. But now that Semo has it, there's no stopping them. No, it's been well routed with just a few hiccups, very minor stuff, but also G4 elusive here, Sephi.
Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. It might be at the Good Boys Crab Hole, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Could be at the old crab hole. Semo might be going crabbing. But their race to lose here as they head towards East Meridia, or just another portal check. I don't know if these are vanilla here.
Oh, yeah, this is actually...
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I call that French vanilla right there.
I was expecting you to do the. I was expecting you to do the video thing, French vanilla, the little taste test.
That's a Semo. That's a 10.
Like, Semo's over here taste testing the warp locations. Wreck ship. That's a very spicy Lower Norfair. A very dripping wet Meridia.
That's a 10. That's a 10. This seed has been intended. Oh, chat, aerated. That's what the space jump's for. You gotta aerate it. Semo's gotta get space jump now.
He does. Yeah, you have no choice, Semo. I'm sorry. You're probably looking back at this from 10 minutes ahead, and
oh my goodness gracious me. That is just too good. Too good. Sloaters into the back of Lower Norfair. Got to make the long haul all the way back down. But Semo making strides here in Coliseum. Found East Meridia through West Meridia in the French vanilla way, as we said.
Yeah.
But, boy, this has been a really nice seed from Semo. But Semo, take their health there. That was wise. Pop that reserve.
Yeah, these we know that this is gonna be Fantoon because Sloaters encountered Ridley over at Rex Ship.
Yeah, Ridley is at the ship. Gosh, that must have been just heart-wrenching for Sloaters to get into that Ridley fight, start delivering those supers, and then just look at the ammo and be like, well, gotta reset.
Yeah, it's one thing that he was really not hoping for. He had to take the risk, though. Like, it's just one of those things that you have to play in that particular way. Oh my gosh.
That was a nice microwave attempt there from Semo. They're now getting some missiles, and it looks like they're going. I thought they were going to be going for Dopplers, but another X-ray. Ooh, didn't finish off. Oh, did finish off Fantoon. Right back on screen. That was like that hook comes out and drags them back onto the stage instead of off of the stage.
Yeah, it's Fantoon was not done. I mean, technically Fantoon was done, but not done. Not being done, I guess.
Yeah, not done. You know, they were like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Let's do another classic song. That's right, we're breaking all the rules, chat.
Yeah. Just just say it as prose. It's not singing if you don't sing it.
Yeah, it's true. It's Mr. Telephone Man, something's wrong with my line. When I dial my Fantoon's number, I get a beep every time. No, I get a.
Oh my goodness! And Sloaters on the Kraid fight, and we do welcome in Raiders from Metroid MST. Thank you for the hearty raid. Welcome, Raiders. We have a very interesting seed for you. This has been all Semo all day long. Really, really impressive stuff. Unfortunate circumstances have befallen Sloaters. A couple of deaths, a lot of repeating and backtracking.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Semo just well-versed, executing just on about everything. Went the French vanilla way into East Meridia, and you coined that right now. Honestly, you're just gonna start saying French vanilla.
It is indeed. It's not quite just regular vanilla. It's got a little tweak to it. But no idea where Torian is, but that's not going to be enough for Sloaters to come back from this Biney stretch. I mean, Semo could just circumnavigate all of Zebus looking for Torian.
Maybe Torian's. No, because I think we saw the. Honestly, I have no idea. Torian probably doesn't even exist in this one.
I think it's somewhere in ship. I really think it's somewhere in ship. That's my uneducated guess, Sephi, is that it's got to be off the wreck ship at this point.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe to the right. Did we not see that? I guess
I don't think so. No. I honestly don't even remember how to get to the East Ocean portal. I have no idea. I should say the West Ocean portal. We haven't seen the East Ocean.
Exactly.
But this has been one. I mean, it started off. I mean, we both saw them start at jail PBs with Varia next to them, and it's like, what is going on here? And it's just been nonstop, just surprises along the way. We thought they weren't going to find charge. It was a very healthy seed with regards to ammo. Little stingy on energy tanks at the beginning, and then it just got broken open. And then Semo with the incredible play to go to GT. That was really the clincher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that GT was that G2 was stacked, having speed booster and high jump boots, which is what made getting past the worst room in the game a lot easier for them.
Yeah. But I gotta hand it to Sloaters. I mean, imagine he's just completely tilted right now. To even want to pick up the controller at this point is a testament to his, competitive spirit and sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are not easy. Like you can.
No.
I mean, it's randomizer hockey. Like anything can happen.
But that's the thing. It's worse than randomizer. I mean, I've been calling this week the kitchen sink settings, and they just have to contend with everything. I mean, just full area, full countdown, random start, and ball shuffle. I mean, it's a perfect storm.
Now imagine if the whole tournament was these settings. Just imagine.
I can't. I would be my head would have spun off of my neck by now. I mean, you would have seen smoke coming out of my ears trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
That's exactly what we want to talk about.
Well, I appreciate that. But I feel like these previous 6 weeks, they've just been building to this moment where this is the most challenging settings of the tournament thus far. And so it's right that they pulled out all the stops for this week 7, especially with such an important, playoff possibility between these two runners.
Yep. Yeah, so all in all, given that Torian's probably going to be on to the right of Red Ship, incredible routing.
Yeah, this has been really, really interesting and really fun to watch from Semo. They've done a terrific job with this seed. And this is going to be blink and you miss it Ridley fight here with 45 supers.
Don't blink, Hockey. Don't blink. Let those eyes dry out.
I wish you could see me right now, Steffi. My eyes are wide open. I refuse to blink.
Yeah, seriously, me too. You could catch me on the commercials of Clear Eye. Oh, there it is.
Oh my! Really?
My eyes redder than that Ridley.
Drier than the Sahara right now. There's no doubt about it.
That was really good. That was just pumped all 30 super missiles and then got the jump turnaround quick grab to ensure that Ridley's dead.
Really lovely. Now, here we have another high five here in the wreck ship shaft. That's unbelievable in this seed to have the high fives that we've had. But Semo's into Sponge Bath, heading for Forgotten Highway, and I think this has to be Torian. But Sloaters is on the revenge tour, Sephi, now with 25 supers and 25 missiles and charge. And so this is he has what he needs to defeat Ridley here.
Oh yeah, he's definitely okay. Plus he has charge. So won't really be breaking a sweat.
Not at all. Not at all. Despite the heat. If you can't stand the heat, tell Ridley to get out the kitchen.
These are those kitchen settings, like you said. So let's see what they cook up. And they've been cooking. They've been cooking. Our brains have been cooking, but they've just been executing.
The execution has been phenomenal from both runners. But Semo just executing better and not taking those costly deaths and just the routing. Look at that G4 Forgotten Highway. Wow.
And this is still a really strong time because anything that's a low, anything that's a low hour time for these settings is just amazing to see. Because we've been seeing seeds that play on for 2 hours.
Yeah, easily and pretty frequently. I would put the average for this week probably at like an hour 20, an hour 30. You know, and then you just have the outlier from Aster sub 50. That is, on these settings, that is remarkable. But that's not to take a single thing away from Semo. They've really impressed today.
Yeah, no, Semo, it's time. I think I should probably plug them in right now. Give those runners a follow.
Yeah, please. If you like what you've seen here today, SpeedGaming 3, you should absolutely follow these runners.
Definitely not what Sloaters wants. Yeah, the play right now for Sloaters, despite having 2 bosses down already, is to head over to Lower North Fair. Let's see this baby skip. Oh no, the Dust Bunny.
The Dust Bunny. Mother Brain, not a good vacuuming schedule. Once a week minimum. And new construction here in New Torian, I mean, you gotta up that to at least 2-3 times a week. It's a lot of dust from construction.
You know, you think for something that sucks, you'd think that it'd be able to do a lot of like cleanup. Like it sucks Samus's life energy, you know. And you'd think that a vacuum that sucks is probably like the best type of vacuum, but this baby Metroid vacuum is not getting that sponsorship from Dyson or...
No, baby is not sponsored by Dyson.
It's like the pink sauce of sauces.
Oh my God. How long have you been sitting on that one?
For whenever like the worst thing of anything showed up on screen hockey.
Oh my God.
Oh, the speed Zebskib.
Speed Zebskib first try from Semo. They're putting on a clinic here, Seppi.
Seriously, oh my gosh. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. We're hurting.
I love it though. Taste the pain, Seppi. It has been an incredible seed.
Hockey, I've tasted a lot of things throughout this seed. I've tasted a lot of different warps, a lot of different French vanillas. I think we've had it all. I think we've had a whole course meal served by Semo.
A flight of portals, a flight of randomized items, a charcuterie board of minor pickups. It has been, and to top it all off, Mother Brain is doing a little chef's table thing. I mean, she's serving up onion rings followed by, you know, are they hamburgers? What are they? I don't know what the...
I don't know. It's like the worst hibachi I've been to, though.
The worst hibachi ever, yeah, because, you know, they just came over to my table and just started squirting ketchup all over it. It was very avant-garde, Seppi. I don't know what to make of it. It was a little too foodie for me. I didn't really understand it myself.
They just expected me to sit there with my mouth open and they just flung everything at my mouth. It's very experimental. I don't get it.
Very experimental. I'm going to be leaving a very, very negative Yelp review for this one. Oh, Sloater's got the quick kill on Dragon.
Nice.
A silver lining, if ever there was one.
I am
grapple jump out of here.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really intrigued to see, because there was like a little discussion a few weeks back about how difficult this this particular grapple jump is with no high jump.
Yeah. Ugh, more supers. I forgot about those. But this is I think, Seppi, I'm comfortable saying, of the seeds that I've watched, and I haven't watched a ton, but this has been the furthest thing from linear I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it wasn't quite Plando, right? It wasn't quite Plando levels of trolley item locations, but it was close.
Yeah, it was really at there was that brief moment where both Semo and Sloaters were just kind of, wandering around, just trying to find out where to go next because it really wasn't giving them anything. Sloaters was forcing a lava dive over at your favorite room, the Gravitron room.
Yeah. I think it's called the lava dive room, actually.
The lava dive? That's, yeah. Because who names it the Gravitron?
it's a historical name. I found that out this morning. It's a historical name.
Yeah, but why? Like, who names it?
Casually requires gravity suit.
Okay, but like, so does Meridia. It's not like that's all Gravitron. It's not like, what? Like, okay.
Gravitron.
What about the Variatron?
Gravity. Oh. Variatron. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I like Natalie from chat though. The post Chronic room, that's like when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg get back together for the follow-up album. That's the post Chronic room for sure.
I feel like post Chronic room is just
Variatron.
We're gonna find that one out, Augie. We're gonna see which one.
We're gonna find Variatron. Yeah. I think you could make an argument for either Cathedral or Pre-Speed being called Variatron. Oh my gosh! But this is hats off to Semo. They are making it to the ship. What is that official racetime.gg time?
It looks like it is. Let me. Oh, you got it? You found it? Okay.
You go for it, Seffi.
I can't find it. That's why.
Oh my goodness! I'll take it. I'm sorry. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 54 seconds. Finishing in first place is Semo. Give them their GGs, well earned in this seed, and that is officially forfeit from Sloaters. Oh my goodness gracious!
What did we see? What did we see? Hockey, what did we see?
What did we see? We went places on this one, Seffi. We really went. I don't know where we went. I don't know where we're going or where we've been, but we covered a lot of ground.
Yep. So much ground. We covered ground from rocks to stones to, you mentioned, granite, marbles. Like that's a lot of ground.
All of them. A lot of ground. We are gonna see though, even though Sloaters is forfeit, we are gonna see what's at the landing site. Criteria PBs here. Ugh. Ooh. Just one final insult from this seed, Seffi.
Yeah. That's. I don't know. I don't know what's more insulting, that missile pack or Spazer as your second major item.
As your second major. We're now welcoming in today's winner and clinching a playoff spot, Semo. GGs, and also welcoming in Sloaters runner-up today. GGs to Sloaters as well.
GG. Thank you. GG. I feel pretty good about it. Like the layout here was really, really bad. Like Meridia's all the way like through Criteria, and it's just terrible. Or like through Lower Norfair again. It's just like so long.
Yeah, that gave you the runaround for sure. Okay. I'm gonna be the first one to address it. Shooting the mosquitoes down with Spazer. How clowny did you all feel?
The key hunters.
I mean, it kind of figures with these settings. Like, you get some crazy scenarios, so it seems fitting to get Lower Norfair Spacer start like that, I guess.
I've seen that.
It's just kind of like the one thing you don't want to start it with. You can also get Ice Beam too, which is a little bit slower, but at least then you have Ice Beam.
You can get Ice Beam with that? Are you kidding me? Oh, what?
Right? Yeah, you gotta shoot each of them like 100 times. It's very fun.
Ew. That's so gross.
That is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that was quite a display. I know that, of course, the deaths, several deaths on Sloater's side that were truly heartbreaking, gut wrenching. I couldn't bear to look.
Yeah, they're totally avoidable. One of them I was just like on autopilot and forgot to save before going into Ridley. And the other one,
Yeah.
like, as soon as I laid that power bomb, I was like, oh god, I'm about to die, aren't I? I have no clue where this pirate is. But yeah, I mean, feels bad, but it happens when you're playing these and thrown in a lot of weird situations, so it'll happen.
Swear, I honestly thought that Semo was gonna take you up on that offer when you told them earlier, don't practice. Please don't practice.
Yeah, I mean that was my game plan, is for Semo to just not practice, but obviously that didn't pan out too much. I had to practice a bit at least, as well.
It's the fake out. I tell you I'm not gonna practice, but then I actually practice.
Oh, the hustle.
Unbelievable.
The hustle from Semo.
Mind games. I think you just awakened Sloaters. He's gonna definitely hunt you down in the playoffs. Which, yeah, you've secured. Semo, you got. I think Hockey's not saying a lot because he wants me to close out. So Hockey, get in here.
What's that, Sephi? Sorry, I missed it.
No, you're good. Just wondering if there's anything that stood out to you.
No, I think Semo, I just wanted to say, I don't have any specific questions for our runners, but I just want to say, Semo, that was some really impressive gameplay. I really like the route that you took, and that GT play was, that was an inspired play, kind of like deductive too, because you check so many locations and come across so much ammo, and once you got charge beam, you didn't have to pick up that ammo. So gambling on GT was, it really paid off. It was just really awesome to see.
I were at GT because there was like a bunch in Lower Norfair, and I did want to like prioritize coming back to it, but also I didn't want to end up in like screw attack without a way to get out. And then
Sure.
Eventually I found like bombs like 30 minutes later, and then I had to. Then I found like the front of Lower Norfair coming through West Meridia without boots.
West Meridia without boots. Never, not even once. That's going on the Yelp review too, Sephi.
Yeah, just like this location is really hard to find. It's like surrounded by a neighborhood of crime and everything. I don't know what they were thinking. Laugh, Hockey. Laugh. I need the knee flappers. No, I'm just kidding.
I am.
I know.
Laughing. I'm holding down my mic key and I'm just giggling.
What did I want to bring up though? Oh, right. So Sloaters. So I was actually curious about your thought process because you did dip into Lower Norfair, and like your intent was, to do bootless Gravitron, imagine calling it that, lava dive, and you ended up skipping the GT checks. Were you gonna go back for those, or were you like thinking about that, or were you just kind of like banking on not ever doing that?
Yeah, I was telling Semo in the chat I was gonna go there, but I was pretty low on health after the lava dive, and I wanted to like go the intended way, just like to make sure I could grab everything. So I wanted to go there. I was like, well, I'm pretty low on health. I didn't save at the elevator. I think I only had bombs to like get out at the time, so it would have been really slow. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna like skip this stuff. I don't feel like I'm playing this seed very well anyway, so maybe I need to like skip that area and just hope there's not good stuff there. Which sucks because like I probably wouldn't have died if I found that stuff. But yeah, So I was planning on it, but didn't work out.
Yeah, that was probably the roughest one, because then after that you were making some plays that Hockey and I both knew that you had to make, because that death was pretty brutal. I can't even think about it.
Yeah, I was a little frazzled at the time, and so after I died, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go like straight down to Lower Norfair, just take care of that boss down there, and then I'll like go grab all this stuff in Green Bryn Star again. I didn't realize I wasn't like looking at my map that closely. Like Green Bryn was like literally right next to me, and I could have just like dipped in and grabbed that stuff. And also Screw Attack too was like right at the moat, and that would have helped me a ton when I went back to LN the second or third time, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that death, like, I lost a bunch of ammo, but to, like, grab, charge, and ice and screw again, like, wouldn't have been that big of a time loss. So, like, it really wasn't a bad death. I was just kind of, like, messed up afterwards and just doing weird things, just feeling behind from it.
Yeah, it's tough when you feel like you've lost a lot of progress, and to make up that progress, especially with as convoluted as these full area seeds are, that's a tough ask. But Semo, you were just a freight train, especially once you got the double boots, the booster with the high jump boots. That was, whew, play of the week.
I was pretty worried I wasn't gonna get the speed booster, and I was gonna fall through the blocks.
It was kind of touch and go, wasn't it? I think Sephi mentioned something like it was like, oh, that jump, whew. It was a clincher for sure.
That's one of the most, I don't know, stressful jumps. Because normally you would have like space jump or spring ball even, but you just kind of had to for that, like, time that without missing a beat. You wanna not fall through those crumble blocks, and it's not so much a tight window for like someone that of your skill level, but it's just the nerves can just sneak up on you at any moment.
Right, like it's not too hard to like buffer a jump off it or something, but I mess it up all the time in like the crumble shaft or something. So I don't trust myself that much.
Well, I'm glad that you did this time, because that was a really it was yeah, it was a really good, it was a really cool moment, just because you don't really get to see that type of, like, I don't know, tightrope equivalent of a jump. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like that was like the big difference between Sloaters and I, that I checked like those items there, because I was pretty sure something had to be there, so I wanted to, and maybe it was going to be gravity or something, which it wasn't. Gravity ended up being at Climb Supers, but
Yeah. Well, that was actually a really good display of, like, just about everything, as Hockey called it, the kitchen sink settings.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to watching it back to see what we did differently and what we did the same.
That
And
was
how I was.
a lot was different, that's for sure. And a couple times, while Sephi and I were flying the airplane of commentary, we lost cabin pressure a few times, but we stuck it out to the very end, and it was entertaining for all involved. It was good.
That it
All right.
was.
Well, thanks so much for the commentary. Like I said, I look forward to watching it back. And thank you, Jestro, being our tracker today. I appreciate that too. Sloaters, GG. I look forward to watching it back, because you're just so good at this game.
Um, Wait, I think you might have cut off just a little bit.
No, I know. I was just saying that Sloaters is so good, so I look forward to just seeing how I stacked up to him, at least like before his death, just to see how it was going.
No, for sure. I feel like spoiler, but I feel like it was really even. There was some route divergence, but you both went over the same ground just at different times, and it was it started out, it was a bit of a slow burn even with that Varia suit pickup instantly, but overall a very, very intricate and interesting seed.
Yeah, without a doubt. Sloaters, do you have any last words?
Yeah. I'll just say thanks, Sephi and Hockey, for the commentary. Of course, I'm sure you did a great job. Also, thanks to Jestro for the tracking. And big GGs to Semo. They're really a big threat in like these kind of settings, like area rando in general. So I'm also very excited to watch it back and take some notes and see what we did different. But I knew going into this, whichever one of us is going to lose is probably going to dominate in the play-in race anyway. So I'm expecting to see Semo go pretty far in the bracket, if not meet up with them again if I can get a spot in the play-in race. So yeah, big GG's, dude.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if we could get a rematch in the bracket. I'll
Heck
see you
yeah.
in grand finals.
That's what I
Oh
want
man.
to hear.
Opposite sides of the bracket, throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah, that sounded like the hockey equivalent of "Bring me Sloaters." I obviously cannot do that justice, but that's what it sounded like. That's
Bring
actually what
me
it sounded
Sloaters.
Well, to kind of piggyback off what Sloaters said, yes, commentary because of hockey was just triple grade A. All right, like that's fresh, organic. Like pick like I don't want to get too descriptive, but you know where I'm getting at. The best type
Free
of
range
breakfast.
commentary. Certified organic.
We were definitely free range.
Yeah, definitely free range. We're pushing the limit, and that's what I love about doing commentary with you, Sophie.
I love doing commentary with you
man,
too,
it's like
Hockey.
it's like sitting in the back of the classroom.
He's like, look at these bozos learning.
Just lying in wait, just lurking back there. But yeah, Sephi, it's always a privilege to do commentary with you. I always have such a fun time playing off you. You riff off me, and it's always a good time for viewer and commentator alike. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you again. Delighted and just always thrilled. Can't wait for the next one, of course. Again, one last plug-in. Please follow Semo and Sloaters, our runners for today. And also Jestro, is it Jestro that's tracking? Yes, thank you so much for that. And the restream
track too.
It was. Yeah, actually, yeah, because we even kept count of like the items that Sloaters ended up losing. I probably would have just left it. I was like, I can't remember. I'm leaving it.
Just throw in the towel. Like tracking's over. If he picks him up again, he picks him up. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. I would hope for any time that Sloaters would pause and I'd be like, oh, okay, this is my catch up time. But no, Jestro, thank you so very much for just that attention and the detail, the attention that we lack, or maybe I should just say that I lack, because Hockey just always picked me.
No, I lack it. No, Stephanie, we're on the same boat. Same boat, same ocean. I lack it too.
With no paddle too. Just stranded there. Just there. Why are we here, Hockey? Why are we here? Anyway,
how did the circumstance befall us? What were we thinking?
I'm so sorry to do this to you, Simon. Sloaters. Yes, we'll close out now. Thank you so much. Well, I'll close out. Thank you again, Hockey. And yeah, shout out to you all here at SpeedGaming. We have 2 more races later today. I would tell you when they are, but this seed already fried my brain, so you'll find out somehow. So yeah,
They're
stay
happening.
tuned.
They're in the prime time.
Okay, prime time. Awesome. Thank you, Hockey. And yeah, stay tuned. Stay fan tuned. See ya.